Welcome back to our newer studio gear review series. This is part 2. We're going to be checking out the streaming equipment that they offer, including a condenser mic kit and a pull-up green screen kit. So this is the green screen, and it's really nice that it comes in its own carrying case. It has the legs that fold out for support, and then you can just pull it all the way up, and it's probably about, what is that, maybe 7 feet tall that it pulls up, and a good maybe five and a half feet wide, which is, it's a good size. I'll give you that. Overall, like, the whole thing will just fold back down. You just push it back down, put it back in, put the cover back over it, pick it up and walk off, or put it away, set it off to the side. It's really convenient. That's the best thing about these pull-up green screens, is they're super convenient and really easy to store. And this one seems like it's got all that in spades.
Like you're there, man. Come on, act like you're at the beach.
I need a drink in my hand. Come on.
Put your hand up. There you go. You got a drink. No, it doesn't work that way.
So I'm going to show you guys how easy it is just to get this thing set up. So it's down on the ground, ready to go. Unlock the lid, open the lid, pull it up. Done. Yeah. So a really important thing with green screens is to make sure that they're lit properly. You want to make sure that the green screen itself is lit with lights on it, and then you want to give your subject a key light to make sure that there's separation between the subject and the green screen for it to work at its best. We don't have a proper setup right now since we're still getting the studio makeover complete, but this should be getting the point across pretty well. A tip on that is to make sure you give yourself a hair light, so that'll light sort of this side of you or this side of you or both, and that way you don't get that green tinge along the edges that you might see on some people's green screen setups. And that's because the hair light will help separate you from the background. And now we have the Neewer NW-700 condenser mic kit. This comes with an arm, shock mount, and a pop filter. Basically everything you need to get started, minus an audio interface. So let's open it up and check it out. Alright, we have the pop filter right here that will attach to the arm. The I guess the foam filter that goes right onto the microphone can sort of help with pop, but it's not exactly what it's for. And then under that, in this bag right here, is the arm. So this is the arm that will mount to the like the C-clamp, and then you have full range adjustability with this thing. These are actually really nice. Here we have the shock mount. So this piece mounts to the arm, and then the microphone will mount to the inside of the shock mount. And speaking of the microphone, we have this one right here. This is the NW-700 condenser mic. It's a side address microphone. The microphone capsule is right in here. So when you're using the microphone, you want the logo here to face you. That way you know you're speaking into the correct part of the microphone. It is XLR, and you will need an XLR cable to make this work. They included this XLR to 3.5mm cable, though this may not be the most optimal setup when you set the mic up, but you're going to want to invest into a USB audio interface that will give the mic phantom power, and it will work at its best with that interface. There'll be one linked in the description below that we recommend. We've recommended it in the past. It's a Behringer Euphoria UM2, a solid choice for the money. And then right under all that is the C-clamp we're going to use to mount the arm to the desk. So here you are with the microphone and arm set up in the shock mount with the pop filter, everything right here in front of me, and you're going to get the most flexibility and adjustability with this sort of setup when it comes to having pretty good mic quality for your streams or recordings or whatever it is that you're doing, maybe Skype calls, Discord calls, whatever the case, podcast possibly. So it's a really good option for all that stuff, and the pop filter is really going to help with any plosives that the mic might pick up. And as you can hear, I'm probably picking up some right now, but fortunately, the pop filter is here, and we have the microphone on the camera that's helping with that as well. So this is a whole real nice setup, as a matter of fact. Very professional looking setup, and it's not all that expensive. I believe this kit is only about $28, and the audio quality for $28 that you get, and all this adjustability and the mic arm and all that sort of stuff, it's got a lot of value there. So definitely something that's really nice. An additional benefit of this setup is it really does give a professional look to it, that podcasty look, something like that. But the real benefit of being on an arm and on a shock mount is that if you're banging on your desk, this is not going to pick it up, because that's what this is designed to isolate against. So now we're going to be switching from the camera microphone to the Neewer microphone. So let's see how this sounds. Here I am talking to the microphone right now. We're filming a video for a Neewer Gear Studio stuff, and overall everything seems pretty nice and has a lot of value. So if you guys think that this sounds nice, leave a comment down below and tell us what you think. A major cool thing with all this stuff, by the way, is the fact that you can add a lot of value to your stream. This isn't exactly the cheapest of stuff, especially the green screen, but the fact that it can add a lot of value compared to what other competitors' products may cost is a seriously good thing when it comes to your stream production quality. The microphone itself, when it comes to that, audio is a big part of anything to do with video production, streaming, or anything like that. So making sure that you have good audio quality, which this mic basically provides, is very important to the quality of your stream as well. And that's it for the Neewer Stream Gear review. And that's, talking about the green screen and the microphone. It's all got a pretty good value. Really did like all this stuff. So make sure if you guys want to check that out, links are in the description below. Click on down there. And make sure you subscribe, because we always have more coming. We have more videos in this series. We have yet to go with the video production equipment review portion of this. So make sure you subscribe. That video, if it's already live, will be linked down below or over here on the side. Make sure you click it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.